all for coming. It's so nice to see you all looking a little bit different than you do in your normal, like, greasy and blue shirts. So were some people that didn't even recognise me. So tonight is all about celebrating you, the incredible people that keep our railway running, whether by driving, fixing, maintaining, planning, or making sure our visitors have an amazing time when they visit us. This is the third year we've run this event. It's amazing to see how it's grown. Originally, it was just a way to recognise the members for their milestone achievements, but thanks to Maddie Milroy, who gave it a bit of a fabulous new name last year, the Bogies, it's becoming something a little bit bigger. We introduced the opportunity to nominate your fellow members and vote for them for some of the awards tonight, which is really exciting, and I can't wait to share those with you. The nominations all came from you, and it was so beautiful for me because I had the privilege of being able to read all those and listen to the beautiful things that you all said about one another, which was quite amazing. So thank you all for doing that. It was really beautiful. So I hope you have a really enjoyable evening, and I'm going to hand you over to Dan.
Thank you, Mandy. How is everyone? Hello at the back. Those of you who know me know that I don't need this. Everyone hear me?
Yes, you do. You do
No?
for the camera.
No, I do?
You do for the camera, Dan.
There's a camera.
Stick to the program.
Good evening and welcome, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Dan Zolfel. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Zig Zag Railway. Before I get started, it would be amiss of me not to start the night off with a couple of thank yous. My first thank you for the night goes to Ral. I cannot thank you enough for starting these awards, mate, all those years ago. Each year these awards bring so much joy and sense of achievement to our team. I know everyone really appreciates this night, and I look forward to supporting this event with the years to come. Can everyone give a clap for Ral, please? That's payback for last year when he took himself off the award nomination list. I play the long game, mate. It took me 12 months, but I got you. Mandy touched on bloody Maddie Milroy giving us the idea to turn this into the Golden Bogies. At last year's award night, he suggested we rebrand the awards night into the Golden Bogies. Now, Maddie, where are you? He's not here.
Oh my gosh, Maddie.
Okay, when Maddie comes back, we all need to embarrass him. When he comes back into the room, we all need to go, "Yeah, Maddie," and give him a clap. And then I'll pick on him some more. I want to thank our mama bear, Mandy. Thank you for organising tonight's event. You've done an incredible job and worked very hard to ensure this special night for our people who you love and cherish so much. From the bottom of my heart, yeah, Maddie! That worked out well. Why don't we keep it going for Mama Bear Mandy? And last, but definitely not least, I want to sincerely thank every single person in this room. Every person in this room actively contributes to our railway's continuous success and making it a special place. It's a privilege to lead such incredible people, and I'm continuously honoured and I feel blessed to be a part of this team. Tonight is all about you. Tonight is about acknowledging and celebrating all of your efforts, all of your passion and all of your dedication. So to everyone in this room, thank you. We have a very tight program tonight, so I'm going to keep this brief. Since our resumption of passenger services in 2023, 2024 was our first full calendar year of operations. And because this is now my thing, those of you who are at the Christmas party, I do fun facts. So I hope you're all ready. 2024, sorry? 2024 saw 50,000 passengers carried at our railway. 2024 saw 13,000 421 items sold in our shop. 2024 saw 34,314 things sold in the bloody cafe. And most importantly, this year saw over 12,000 volunteer hours served operating our railway. I just really want to quickly capture some of the great successes of 2024. With the commencement of Project 934, this is probably the troublemaker responsible for it now. Everyone give Lisa a clap. So the commencement of Project 934, the revitalisation of our C17 loco. I don't want to talk on the specifics of everything all night, but what I do want to say, if any of you get a chance to meet our workshop boilermaker, his name is Wayne Gray. He is leading the charge on that project, and he is doing things in that workshop that haven't been done in New South Wales for 35 plus years. So if you see Wayne, shake his hand and thank him. Why don't we give him a clap, actually? Yeah. Well, let's embarrass him. Let's embarrass him. There he is. 35 years in New South Wales, no one's rebuilt a frame of a steam locomotive. The man's either mad or... Mad, yeah. Good, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Option 2. We're seeing an investment in our digital marketing with the onboarding of Kelly down the front here. Everyone say hello to Kelly. And the rollout of our 2025 strategy, already yielding 19.4% increased traffic to our websites and 63.4% in our new audiences. Now, before I move on, a certain blonde will shoot me if I say, please follow our socials, all of you. We continue to see continual growth in our domestic coach tours. Susie Crow, where's Susie Crow? Everyone embarrass Susie. The best thing I hear from Susie Crow is my groups, my tours. It's awesome. Thank you, Susie. This year we'll see, last year in 2024 and this year we'll see it realised. We've organised 2 new locomotives to our fleet. I know there's a runaway steam train here. Well, I'm really distracted by it. It's right. It's right there. Get it.
That's what happens when you drive.
Runaway. This year we'll see 2 new additions to our rolling stock fleet, locomotive 1707 and 1741. This is an exciting milestone achievement for our railway. I don't believe, someone feel free to correct me, I don't believe Zig Zag has ever had diesel electric locos run its network. There you go. So we're doing a first this year, and I invite you all to get behind the project. If I don't kill our poor old acting operations rolling stock manager, it's been on the mind, sorry mate. If I don't kill from overworking our poor old rolling stock manager, these things should be here in our possession by the end of the month. Just on personnel changes, we have had a few personnel changes towards the end of 2024 into 2025. We've onboarded Bruce Rankin. Bruce, are you here, mate? Yep. Bruce Rankin. There he is. I don't know. Bruce is acting in the position as rolling stock manager at the moment, whilst our current rolling stock manager, Dan Ray, is off on sick leave. Please make Bruce feel very welcome, and if I have my way, he won't be going anywhere. I'm playing it off as a joke, but he's not going. Yeah. Also previously touched on onboarding of Kelly to support our digital marketing space and push our new digital strategy. Everyone make Kelly feel welcome, please. Kel, give everyone a wave. And also want to special mention to some departures from the management team. Mr. Alan Roy, I've seen you there, mate. There you are there. Alan did a fantastic job in the corporate resources manager role and towards the end of last year transitioned out of the role. It's been fantastic to see him in the shop keeping the dream alive, and Mandy has been doing an excellent job voluntarily acting in that position. I also want to acknowledge Hayley. Hayley isn't here tonight. Hayley has recently stepped away from the role as our media liaison and has resigned from her position in that role. So I'd like to thank both Alan and Hayley for all the work they have done over the years, and it really does mean a lot. And I thank you for everything you gave to Zig Zag Railway, and I thank you for everything you will continue to give. Thank you. Now, with all these success stories and achievements, we have absolutely faced some challenges at the end of 2024 into 2025. I can with all confidence tell you the honeymoon period is over. This, however, is not isolated to our business. The New South Wales tourism economy has been hit by a 6.9% downturn in the last 6 months, with this projected decline to set in to continue until mid-2025. As you well know, growth and change is always hard. Growth and change in an industry downturn is even harder. It is time in 2025 to demonstrate our agility and resilience and stare this downturn within the industry right in the face and take it on head first. We will need to work hard and united as a business and as an organisation to ensure our continual success. I know in my heart, with the people in this room, together we can achieve incredible things for our railway and for one another. Whatever challenges may arise in 2025, I have complete confidence in you all. I have no doubt that at next year's Golden Bogie Awards, the CEO's fun facts, now a thing, and the celebration of the team's success and achievements will be larger than life. With your permission and trust, I led the rebuilding efforts of the railway. In the role as your selected CEO, we reopened the railway and resumed passenger operations for the first time in 11 years. Since this time, you have supported me and trusted me to continue to not only run, but create sustainable growth for our railway. I'm now asking you to trust me to navigate our railway through the challenges that lay ahead and to ensure our success story continues. I love you all. You all mean the world to me, and I can't thank you enough for what you do. I've had enough of serious, Dan. Let's celebrate our achievements. Let's drink lots of beer, and somebody please start a food fight. I hope no one started the food fight prematurely. I'm back. Let's get started. Have we driver turns?
Who's that?
Oh, I bet you can't guess who got this one. So for our drivers' turns, in 2024, unfortunately, Lee Wiggins crewed our engine as a driver 51 bloody times. That is the most amount out of any driver we have. Lee, could you please? That was very well done. Thanks, dearest. Stay here.
I'll stay here.
Stay here.
Oh, really?
51 times. Oh, we got latecomers. I'll ask Lee to hang around as we present the next lot. The next lot is Steam Fireman Recognition. Okay, so this year in 2024, we had 2 Steam Firemen pass out into the role as firemen. I'll ask Lee Wiggins as our operations manager to present these awards. Is Aaron here?
I don't think Aaron's here. No.
Is David here?
David is, yes.
There he is, David Walker. I don't like this microphone. Oh. Thank you, David. Let's keep going, guys. So our next, we're meant to have dinner, but it'll come. Our Steam Guard Recognition.
Firemen.
Steam Firemen, sorry guys. Steam Fireman recognition, the most number of turns in 2024. Ah, Don Pearson. 26 turns.
That's a funny looking dog.
Hey Don, where's your man bun?
Where's my, I don't have long enough hair from it.
Yeah, I'll get mine up early too.
Whilst we are mucking around a little bit with these jokes, these guys, it's 26 turns, 51 turns to Lee Wiggins. These are incredible feats. This is 51 11-hour days. 11 on the money.
11 on the money.
11-hour days that our people are giving up and
No
volunteering
more
to
than
operate our railway.
Never.
Okay, what's next?
11 hours.
Now, this year we had one steam guard pass out. Now, last year, it was Janet Dawkins, JD, Janet Dawkins.
The other JD.
Is that, or is it John Day?
No, it was
Janet Dawkins?
Janet Dawkins was the real JD.
Can the real JD please stand up? That's funny for multiple reasons.
Well, you're coming for kids. I would at the moment.
Right, next one. So turns for Steam Guard and Diesel Observer. Most number of turns in 2024. 40 turns, Nathan Araganan. Sorry? Next one, please. Now, protection officer. So we have a number of protection officers this year. Now, this protection officer is a vital role for our railway. We have... What's that? So this year we had Ryan Banks, Lee Burton, Mick Statham, Cameron McGinty, Nathan O'Regan, Don Pearson, Garth Schwartz, Rail Talina and Dan Zolfel pass out as protection officers. So, I haven't seen Ryan, I haven't seen Lee. Mick, he's not here, I haven't seen him either. Where is he? Where is he, old mate?
I'll come to you. We'll look after you so you can get some more turns out
Mr. Cameron
He
McGinty.
can walk himself.
He's able-bodied, he can walk himself.
Who else have we got? Nathan, come on here.
Nathan, come down here, mate. Keep the applause rolling. Don Pearson, Rail and Dan Zolfel.
How do you make the 6'1" man feel short?
Don't talk about Bluey like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's very dapper. Oh, you.
Oh. Thanks, mate.
Hang on. Oh,
I'm going to drive it home. Might drive this home. Worksite supervisors, equally as important as the protection officers. Ryan Banks, Lee Burton, Cam McGinty, Nathan O'Regan, Garth Schwartz. I can't hold it straight. Susie, you should have laughed. Rail and Dan Zolfel and Mick Marriott Statham.
there you go, mate. Congratulations. You're going to wear the colour. The manual. I have the best interest in presenting this.
Yes, please. I mean, yes, sir.
Next one, please.
Have I got anything else?
So
I
20.
didn't give you your... No, stop. Stop.
No.
Shanine over here
Always-
has avoided...
Always late.
Now, let's go back a minute. He dodged the protection officer and the worksite.
I don't know, ram it down his throat.
Congratulations.
Okay, in 2024, we saw the following members of the team pass out as signaller. Jackson Davis, are you here, mate?
I haven't seen Jack.
No, I haven't down the back.
No. Jim, no Jim.
Jim Loveridge, no, not here. Mick Gray, are you here, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone give Mick a big clap. Keep the applause rolling. Michael Grantham, Robert Lau and Victoria Bailey. Keep the applause rolling.
No, you can keep your beard to yourself.
So we're doing bread rolls now, and then the mains will start in about 15 minutes.
Oh, BD!
In 2020, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm struggling with the microphone. In 2024, the most numbered turns for the role of signaller goes to Bruce Dawkins with 28 turns. Bruce.
Him and JD are.
They're away.
Does that mean I get his present?
No, you don't.
For 2024, the following people passed out for section car operator. Brucey's not here, Jimmy's not here. In previous years, Mr. Daniel Ray, who's also not here. David Walker is here, however, so we can make a fuss about him. Yeah. Where is he? Up you get, come on, mate.
I think he's here.
None of them are here.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
There is one. No, there's one here.
Yeah, I know. I would like you to all do me a really big favour for this one, please. Unfortunately, none of these gentlemen are here tonight, except for one, and he keeps dodging awards left, right and centre, and it's annoying me. So can everyone really carry on for Ral? Well, let's just do that again. Yeah.
Who'd have thought?
I'm sorry, I'm just joining in. So for the most numbers of turns in 2024 for train controller is Mr. Nathan O'Regan with 29 turns. I think it's time we found Nathan a girlfriend.
No way.
There's too many turns, Nathan. Too many turns. Too many turns. Thank you, Nathan. Congratulations, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, is dinner being served yet?
Dinner is coming out, but I think you want happy to keep going.
We can keep going.
Do you want to keep going? Yep. Master of ceremonies? Yeah.
These are the nominations.
Right.
These are the nominations.
Okay. So this is the new part of the night, guys. So I'm really struggling with this. I'm sorry. As Mandy alluded to in her opening speech this year, after Maddie's suggestion of turning this into the Golden Bogies, Mandy organised and ran a voting system, which was quite funny, especially for this one. We saw some beautiful comments by their. I've seen a ringing up the back. You got an award. Yeah, get here now.
He's here. Come down, Mr.
Come down here, young fella. You've got some things to get.
Do we have video footage of this?
I believe so.
That is phenomenal. Andy, that is phenomenal.
Can everyone give a clap for the young fella and his Signals Award?
Congratulations.
Yeah! Yeah, you don't get to talk.
No speech.
As I was saying, sorry, this award in particular was very funny to read what people nominated their peers for. So the Blunder of the Year award and the nominations are Lee Wiggins gets the Poos. Now,
Need to see this.
we have some video. Now, for everyone's context, this is the septic tank.
Which was broken and overflowing. Lee had been Clarence signaller all
Are you
day.
talking about yourself in third person?
Yep. And so, well, if I separated it from it, and see, it was broken for the day, right? And so what happened is, now, nobody wants to call a plumber on a public holiday. And so, like a true railway warrior, see, it's not me. Lee, the jack of all trades, was summoned to assess the situation, armed with pure determination and unfortunately not a hazmat suit. He investigated the problem and discovered the culprit, some loose wiring in the pump. Easy fix. Lee yanked, nice play on words there. Lee yanked the pump out of the sludge, reconnected the wires, and just like that, power restored. Victory was his. But as he triumphantly lowered the pump back into the depths of the septic tank, disaster struck. What Lee did not know was the physics would soon teach him the worst possible way. Once submerged, the pump would immediately kick into action. With all of the force of the fire hose and the fountain of effluent erupted upwards, launched itself directly into his face, hair and clothes. Exhibit A. So as we lowered it back into the ground, Claire does get in the way right in the wrong time, and there yeah. Ew. So, standing and watching in sheer horror, his nieces Claire and Nina watch as his Uncle Buddy, also not transformed and respected steam train driver into a sewage-drenched swamp creature. They wisely decided to give a very wide berth. Meanwhile, Lee stood there, spluttering, cursing, actually I didn't say much, spluttering, cursing and possibly reevaluating all of his life choices. And because the universe was cruel, sense of humour, the entire scene was captured perfectly on security camera mounted on the toilet block. The footage, legendary. The smell, unforgettable. The need for hepatitis tests, immediate. And so, another veil of Lee's versus the railway entered the history books, proving once again that he is not just a steam train driver, that he's a man of many endless misfortunes and unmatched dedication. I know about that here. Lesson learned, if you're going to fix a septic pump, bring a snorkel.
Two off first.
And the distant sound of a whistle blowing, but for Lee Wiggins, it would be the day that went down, nice work, in railway history for all the wrong reasons. Lee, a dedicated and hard-working steam train, this is a bit of a theme, on a noble mission transporting a heavy box from Bottom Point's workshop up to the station building, clad in an old, battle-worn pair of work shorts, he trudged up the path, determination in his heart and suspiciously loose waistband around the middle. As he passed, before you play this, I need to it was quite funny. As he passed the signal box, fate, or rather gravity, decided to intervene. The elastic in his well-worn shorts finally gave up the ghost, surrendering him what only assumed was years of faithful service. But Lee, being the ultimate professional, faced a critical decision. Drop the box and save his dignity, hold on to the box and let nature take its course, and like a true railwayman, he chose duty over decency. With his hands full and nowhere to hide, Lee waddled up the path, his pants now securely around him. Like a penguin on a mission, I didn't walk with him. And with his wardrobe malfunction, security cameras were rolling. So as you can see, go back. Okay, go back all the way.
Were you on the phone to me?
Yeah. I've tried evasive action here at this point. You can see my legs are now getting longer. And so now I've gone with the narrow approach because the wider approach was not working. So I've now gone with the narrow approach, so I continued. And I thought, no, this is not working, so I'm just going to stop, hoping that all things will be saved, and they were not. And so I'm talking to Dan on the phone at the time, and I said, I just lost my pants at the signal box. boss. So in true railwayman spirit, I beat him to the security camera footage before he could get it and tell everybody. I told everybody myself. It's a bit of a thing. And off I continue on the way, and I noticed the fact that the security cameras captured the whole place.
No words.
I've got to stand back. Oh.
Mate, you are the biggest one.
So this was a bittersweet. This was totally by accident and caused the poor railway team, the workshop team, a little bit of stress after this effect, which I do feel a little bit guilty for. So this was the opening day. Opening day?
It was birthday party.
Birthday party celebration, and we were top and tailing all day, so we had no water access to bottom points. We were doing top points and turns all day. So the wonderful RFS were filling up the tender from Clarence Station. And so as we filled up the first trip, there was some leftover bush firefighting foam in the fire truck, which then went into the tender of the locomotive, which then caused the biggest bubble bath you have ever seen in your life. Here says bubble bath. The problem with that is that the said bubble bath transferred into the boiler of the engine and continued to make our lives havoc for the rest of the day. And the wonderful locomotive railway workshop crew cleaned it up for me the next day, tail between legs. So thank you for that one, whoever nominated me for that one as well. There's no reading. Thank God, it's not just me. Where's Nathan's? Has he got?
Sorry, Dad. Nathan's got it.
No. So, prepping a steam locomotive for a running weekend is hard work, and Nathan, our trusty fitter and machinist, was on the job making sure everything was in top shape. Being a helpful bloke, and decided to refill the tender with water, ensuring the loco had plenty for the weekend ahead. So he grabbed the hose, popped it into the tender and turned on the tap. Now that Nathan did not realise was the tender wasn't quite as empty as he thought, so as he stood there waiting patiently, expecting a long slow fill, as the water level rose faster than planned and then whoosh. A surprising amount of very cold water came surging back up over the side, giving Nathan a solid, unexpected soaking, not quite a full dunking, but enough to make him jump and rethink all of his life choices. As the shock wore off, nearby workmates had a good chuckle, and Nathan stood there, slightly damp, slightly annoyed, and now more awake than he was before. Lesson learnt, always check the water level first, or bring a raincoat and dry shoes. Cue Nathan, or socks, in JD's case.
I just feel the need to add, I didn't actually read the thing correctly, and I'd assumed it was the other issue I've had with water at the tender, which you would remember being that you were standing there, which I think is probably merits sharing at this point.
Yeah, do it, send it.
So, and this is great because there's a video from a member of the public for this one. So I'm standing up on the tender as a trainee fireman, and he's my driver who's operating the water valve. So I'm standing up there, and the driver had pulled up in some slightly off position for some reason. I'm all over him. I'll be polite and say you may be out of training. So the water hose bag wasn't quite falling directly into the hole of the tender. It's laying on the side a little bit. So I put my foot on it to try and stop it from falling out and spraying the whole 6-inch hose of water everywhere. And the fireman among us was saying, yes, that's not a good idea. So I didn't see how badly it was going until the water level started filling up the hose, and I could see it pressurising this hose. And I started to go, oh, this is going to go rather poorly. Lee has seen this and started running.
Look, tell me I'm out of there. Lord, I know what's happening here.
And as it reached the top, it all pressurised and overpressured, and the hose bag went all over the back of the tender. I got my legs soaked, and Lee stayed dry because he was this was from last time.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that bad.
Part of that is that the members of the public were filming it, so they like to do as we take water, and that ended up on, I think, Instagram.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
I'll show you the video.
Thank you.
So, just before everyone starts enjoying dinner, I think we need to get the blunder of the year out of the way.
I think you're right.
Ready for dinner. Can I have...
No, we need...
Can I have some help explaining this one? Because there's a... Livy, what are you doing? Would you and Nina like the opportunity to publicly embarrass me?
Please don't
I think
say
you
no.
did it yourself, to be honest.
Can we give the girls a quick clap if you're not eating? This is your one chance, girls.
No, it's not. I'll make sure you have lots of money.
I think I picked the right two girls to explain this situation.
Dyslexic person.
And I can't see.
Oh, you're gonna be all right. Here, go on, girls.
You're mostly going to be reading. I'm
Try.
dyslexic. That's not okay. No,
No.
you're too blind. Okay, let's give this a go. Where am I reading from? The top, I think.
Yeah.
We're reading
No.
for the top? Should be right. Where am I reading from?
The top.
The top? Okay.
Do you want me to do it or you right? You got it?
Yeah, I am starting from the top, aren't I?
I can see
Okay.
it. I just can't read it.
There are many hazards when working on a heritage steam railway. Fire, grease, sudden bursts of steam, but for Daniel Zolfel, the biggest hazard of all turned out to be sheer terror and an unfortunate digestive system. It all began on the first steam service of the day, the Easter long weekend. Driver Lee Wiggins, fireman Daniel Zolfel, and guard John Davis. Lee, being the thoughtful mentor that he is, had devised a brilliant training plan. He arranged for John the guard to pull the tail as a training exercise. For those unfamiliar, pulling the trail is the railway equivalent of hitting the emergency brake, stopping the train abruptly with extreme enthusiasm. Everyone knew about this plan except Daniel. The train chugged out of Belmore Tunnel. Lee signalled John. John did his job flawlessly, yanking the tail and beginning the train to an immediate heart-stopping halt. Cue. One very startled fireman. Daniel, wide-eyed and panicked, ran through every possible catastrophe in his mind. Has the loco exploded? Had the tender fallen off? Were they under attack? With textbook fireman efficiency, he turned to Lee, blurting out, "What's wrong?" Lee, as cool as ever, casually replied, "It's just a test. I want you to start the train. Good experience on a grade." Daniel, processing the near-death experience, took a deep breath and muttered, "I shit myself." Lee, ever the reassuring mentor, nodded knowingly. Yeah, it can be scary for the first time. Daniel, blinking rapidly, responded with more emphasis, "No, I shit myself."
That's how it works, isn't it?
I'm serious, man. I shit myself.
I know, mate. I know.
No, you were like, oh, it's very scary.
Yeah.
Lee, still not quite catching on. "Yeah, mate, I know it's a bit of a shock." Daniel, now visibly distressed, "Mate, I shit myself." This looped conversation continued several times before reality finally hit Lee. Not only had Daniel begun trying to tell him something important, but the evidence was starting to, let's say, make itself known.
He's stunned.
With great determination and a whole new motivation to get the train moving, Daniel successfully started the train on the hill, but it now had a much bigger problem to solve at top points.
It was a good leap. It was a good leap, considering you had. It was a good leap.
Upon arrival, Daniel bolted for the bathroom, leaving the crew to wonder if he had simply abandoned his fireman duties forever. After a significant delay, the signaller David Walker made a radio call. "David, why haven't you commenced the runaround?" Lee over the radio, very professionally. "We're having a bathroom stop, we'll be around soon." Meanwhile, Daniel was inside, scrubbing his underpants out in the sink, confirming to himself and the universe that yes, he had in fact shit himself. Still, ever the dedicated railwayman, Daniel pressed on his drying freshly washed undies next to the boiler.
Exhibit A, underpants hanging on injector. And
then-
Exhibit B, Daniel Zolfel with no pants on.
Pants on, just no undies.
And then proceeding to fire the train from Top Points to Clarence completely commando. But the tale doesn't end there. Back at Clarence, Cameron, the signaller, was relaxing in a toilet cubicle, radio on. He overheard the radio conversation between Lee and David and found it highly unusual. Normally, Zig Zag Railway crew have codes for bathroom breaks. Cue the man in the next cubicle. Cameron. I don't know why they just used the code word, cubicle man. It must have been serious. Cameron. Yeah, but I mean, how bad could it be? Cubicle man, mate, I think you're about to find out.
Yeah, good old chat with the bloke in the toilet.
And so the legend of Daniel's special chocolate Easter egg spread across the railway. Lesson learned, if you're going to be a part of a training exercise, make sure you have nerves of steel and possibly a spare pair of undies.
Well done, darling. Thanks.
What do you get, a pair of undies?
So needless to say, oh no, we have the repairman to aisle one.
That or a motive?
The repairman to aisle one. There's been a failure in the section. So, without further ado, I think it goes without saying that our blunder of the year for 2024 is Mr. Zolfel's chocolate Easter egg moment. Congratulations.
The first award for shit.
This is the first award for pooing event.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's your first bill award.
There's probably going to be more.
I think we'll have a small break while everyone eats dinner. We're running a little bit ahead of schedule, which is good. So that gets the first Bogie Award out of the way. Let's have some dinner and we'll get back into it after. Thank you.
Oh my god, this is your first bill award.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's sad.
I've been awarded for two before.
Like, wow. Why does it? You should have put a little hanky that Christmas like in the top corner.
All right, these are probably the three most prestigious awards of the evening. We're going to start with the Leadership Award. Leadership is about more than just making decisions. It's about inspiring, guiding and empowering others. A true leader at Zig Zag Railway is someone who communicates effectively, listens and advises, ensures that everyone is on the same page, inspires confidence, encourages and motivates others to be the best that they can be. They lead by example, upholding our values of integrity, respect and dedication. They foster growth, mentoring and supporting their team members in their personal and professional development. They have to make the tough decisions. They take responsibility, they problem solve and ensure our railway runs smoothly. They create a positive environment, building strong relationships and strengthening our Zig Zag community. And great leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about bringing people together, making thoughtful decisions and ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to succeed. Tonight we honour individuals who embody these qualities and who have made a lasting impact on those around them. And they must have, because you all nominated them. Greg Dash. Bronwyn Davis. Soraya Lander. Cameron McGinty. Don Pearson. Aaron Reynolds. Raul Taliana. Lee Wiggins and Daniel Zolfel. Are you going to announce the winner?
Yeah, with that, it is with great pleasure that the winner of the Leadership Award is Wiggins. Hey.
much. Thank you all.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
Thank you. I'm going to do it.
Nobody else did?
I'm doing it. I just want to say that I'm incredibly humbled by the Leadership Award. However, I think leadership at our railway is about all of us. And I think leadership comes from every single person, whether that be right at the very top from getting too dizzy from his own cobwebs up the top there, right at the very bottom, me, to see where we can make our railway come together. And I think that leadership is in all of us. I don't think it comes down to any one person. So thank you to all of you who have allowed leading this railway in any way, shape or form possible, easy and enjoyable. So thank you.
Well said,
For this award, we recognise someone who has gone above and beyond to ensure that safety remains the top priority across every part of the Zig Zag Railway. At Zig Zag, safety isn't just a rule, it's a responsibility. Every one of our nominees tonight has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to ensuring a secure and safe environment for our volunteers, our passengers and the operation of the railway. This year's nominees for the Safety Champion Award are Colin Dash, Peter Hines, Soraya Lander, Nathan O'Regan, Garth Schwartz, David Walker and Ewan Williams. For those of you who don't know Ewan, he's one of our safety and compliance officers.
Okay, and again, I have the pleasure of awarding the winner of the Safety Champion Award goes to Nathan O'Regan. Good job. Good job, champion.
And before you all go to sleep, because you've had enough wine by now, the lucky last and the most exciting one, because unlike all our other awards which were based on specific achievements or qualities, this one is special because it comes directly from you. This award celebrates someone who is universally admired and appreciated by their peers, a person who consistently goes above and beyond, embodies the Zig Zag spirit and has earned the respect and affection of everyone that they work with. It's a true reflection of how much impact just one person could have on our railway family. We had a fantastic group of nominees this year, each of them an incredible part of our railway community, and even if they are not the winner of this award, it's one of those cliche things, but you're all winners because you all turn up and you give your time and you give your heart to our railway. Terry Boardman, Greg Dash, John Hurt, Soraya Lander, Nathan O'Regan, Aaron Reynolds, Tia Stevenson, Rao Taliana, Lee Wiggins, and me.
Okay, and the winner of your award to this lucky person. Hang on, is this right? Sorry.
It is right. I know, it surprised me too.
Oh, don't say that about this person.
The winner of the People's Choice Award is Lee Wiggins.
Thank you, everybody. I'm not giving you another speech, I'm sorry. Thank you all.
You made it
Yeah,
to the end and you didn't fall asleep.
I am going to do it. I am going to
Oh,
He's on the platform.
Who knew?
There are plenty
You
of
need to, if it's going to be recorded on the camera, can you please talk into the, then I can't use the footage.
How many wives have I got at Zig Zag?
The cameraman will thank me for making you do that.
I agree. I thank you for doing that. Come over here. Come here. Come over here.
So I think it's fair to say that most of the leadership and most of the direction and most of the culture that we have comes from probably both of us, as well as all of you. And I think it'd be unfair for us to come away from this night without sharing at least an acknowledgement of the direction in which we're headed, which is often a hard one. And I know that someone has had many sleepless nights, particularly over the last 3 or 4 months, because it's been challenging. It's been really, really freaking hard these last 3 or 4 months. And I know that someone, particularly, has had a lot of change in their life experience recently and has done it really hard to be able to keep up and just gone and gone and gone and gone. So I want us to thank you, Mr. Zolfel, for all of your selfless leadership and for always trying your very, very best to put our railway first.
Thanks, man. Thank you, man. Thanks. Asshole.
You're welcome. So I think it does go without saying that it is a very thankless task, as is the board of directors. There's 7 directors on that board. It is a very challenging task. It is a very thankless task. People look to the board for all sorts of things, whether it be governance, whether it be or whatever it may be. They're all volunteers. They're all doing the very, very best they can in a job that is more Very thankless. Let's go with that. Thankless, I think, than even the roster clerk on the railway. So I wanted to thank our 7 directors. I know there's a few of you here tonight. I know Cam's here, Don's here, Rail's here. Did I miss someone that's here tonight? I know there's Kath, there's Ben, there's Adrian, there's... I missed one. Kath, Adrian... Oh, we got 6. So normally we have 7. So if anyone's interested, put your hand up. No. So I just also want to thank them as well, because that's where it's at. And I think the last person that I want to thank tonight, or the last group of people that I want to thank tonight, is my family. Mandy particularly. The fact that put Mandy and Zig Zag aside for a moment, although that causes some great family moments at times, the amount of those 51 turns don't come without compromise at home, and they've done nothing but support me, and I'm sure that everyone in this room has got a family behind them that supports them as well. We know how hard it is to let us come up here and volunteer or work or whatever it is. And even our paid team and our paid employees, and I hate the segregation of paid versus volunteer. It sucks. The only difference between someone who's paid for this organisation and someone who volunteers for this organisation is the amount of time in which they're able to give the organisation. That's it. The amount of passion that goes into this organisation is the same, irrelevant as to whether you bring home a paycheck or you don't. So I want to thank the volunteers, the paid people. I want to thank our team, every single one of you, and the people at home that support you to be here and to give what you do for this organisation. So thank you. Yes, you. Thank you, Olivia Joyce. And thank you, Amelia Grace, who often go without dad or a cranky dad because he's got the poops about something that's gone wrong. So thank you all. I hope you've had a wonderful night. Thank you. I knew there was wine somewhere.
Thank you, mate. That's a good segue into the last award for the night, which is the CEO's Award. Last year, we started the CEO's Award. Mr. John Hurt, if he's still here, he was the recipient last year of our CEO's Award. This year, I wanted to continue the trend of the CEO's Award. This wasn't nominated, this was selected by myself, of being something that was truly special. And I've decided to give it to quite a few people this year.
Yourself, myself, Irene.
These are for me.
Just because it says CEO's Award doesn't mean they're for you.
No, all jokes aside, touching on what Lee said, the CEO's Award this year goes to every partner, every spouse of every person in this room that contributes time to Zig Zag. And I really, really do want to call that out and honour it. And so this year, the CEO Award goes to a number of people, and it's the people doing the washing, bringing in the drying, looking after the babies, everyone else doing everything at home while their spouses at Zig Zag volunteering their time. So I have a number of them, so bear with me. It's the last one, but I'm going to get through this really quickly. The first spouse for the CEO's Award is our brilliant IT manager for the night, Louise, Rail's wife. Thanks for letting Rail out to play.
I won't be invited back for
Not after tonight's efforts, you won't be. No.
You always come back and or you could hit it back the head.
That's how I started.
Jennifer Dash. Don't drink it all at once. Thank you. Thank you for letting Cole out to play.
Stop taking him on holidays.
Yes, that is correct.
The third Train to Nowhere. The Train to Nowhere. Very fitting. Karen Pearson. Don's wife. Neither was I.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, mate. Thanks for letting Don out to play.
Oh, I love it.
No, I can't do that. What's your first name?
It's Victoria.
Really?
Go bring a drink.
This one really had to be difficult on me. Victoria number 2. This is Victoria's partner. Thank you, mate. Thanks for letting Victoria out.
That was so confusing. I was so
No, it took me a minute there. I was like, Victoria. Yeah, Victoria. You know, Victoria. Victoria's partner, Victoria.
Only about a conversation we had once.
Kitty my lives.
And the next Train to Nowhere is for Kitty Marshall. Kitty, are you there? This is actually my way of telling you to keep him at home. Where is he? He's over there. Thank you, mate.
All right, thank you. Yep.
Now, forgive me, what do we got to say when we skull this?
Don't know.
What is it, Lee?
What I wasn't listening.
What's it when you skull in Taiwan?
Skull, your button up or what?
What is it?
Button up,
Yeah, bottoms up.
campaign.
There, that one.
That was
Get into it, mate. Now, I feel a little bit embarrassed. This particular partner, I've only ever known her as the cook, Katrina Bilby. Bluey talks wonderful things about you at work, Katrina. Thank you for letting Bilby come to work every day.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I don't.
Thank you.
Christine Simpson.
The next Train to Nowhere for letting their husband out to play is Christine Simpson. I keep forgetting them when you're telling me them. Maybe I'm asking for them too soon. a steam train on it.
That's why I picked it.
No, I know, it's great.
Do you remember what they are? Steam trains?
No. I'll come to you, mate.
Is it the steam? It was last time.
Congratulations, thank you so much. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Our next partner for the train to nowhere is Jacob McNamara. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting Steve out to play. Just watch out for his noggin.
I'm just waiting for my helpful assistant to come back.
Which one?
It's not on there. It's called Mrs. Rankin. It's alright. Kel's got your back.
Do you now?
Okay, the next train to nowhere belongs to one of our newest additions to the family, Bruce Rankin's wife, HK. Maybe you and me can share this one. You're welcome.
Like I said, it's my
Mate.
too.
You're welcome. We've got a special one for this particular partner. It would be very irresponsible of me to provide them alcohol. The next award for letting their husband out to play goes to Melissa. And darling, you stay there. I'll come to you. We're getting there. Nearly done.
No, it's too late. We're already done.
We're done.
Yeah.
This one's for me.
Okay.
There's plenty of other people that you could probably give it to.
Have I missed anyone?
Max, aren't you?
How old are you? Max, why don't you come up here and get one, mate? Soraya's and a bar of chocolate. Max Pearson, Soraya Lander's boyfriend. Have I missed anyone?
You don't announce that. You know it.
Yes, that's why there's two left.
Yeah. That's why there's two left.
Train to Nowhere, Miss Amy Grantham. Do you want me to... That's slightly opened when I threw it. You might want to give that one a minute. All right, I think that's it, is it?
Please tell me that's it.
I think that's it. I haven't missed anyone. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to not take up any more of your time. Enjoy the rest of the night. Have a drink, have something to eat. Let's go. Thank you.